I'm MD Aliza. I come from Bihar and I have completed my engineering from Haryana. And currently, as a teacher, I'm doing job in a school. And second, simultaneously, I'm running my own institute in my district. So that's all about myself. So please, will you start yourself?
Yes, of course. So as you know, my name is Sandhya Tiwari, and I am basically from Uttar Pradesh, but I have been in Bombay for 25 years. Earlier, I was a teacher, but now I am completely homemaker. And these days, only my hobby is learning this language. Yeah, that's all about me.
So nice,
I'm
ma'am.
a YouTuber too, and where I upload conversational video as I'm talking to you.
And behind learning English, actually, you are a homemaker, so it might be you are satisfied with your life, but still you are trying to, forward your step to learn this language. So, what is the intention behind?
Yes, first is intention is that is very common thing nowadays, and I am very passionate about this language since my child. I didn't get chance, and now again my children are grown up, so I get chance to continue this journey. And second, my goal is I want to help needy people. So yeah, that's why I'm enhancing my communication skill. And
Nice.
third reason, I don't like to gossiping about here and there. So better than that, I learn something new, which is beneficial for me, boost my confidence, and I enjoy this journey. I these days I am not need many surrounding people to pass my time. No.
Because you know what is the reason? Actually, everybody is busy with their phone in this digital world. Okay, so we people physically we are in a same place, but mentally we are in a different place. Is it right? It's happened in this generation.
Yes, everyone busy in their own life. Nobody has time to entertain anybody.
Yeah.
So if we entertain ourselves and simultaneously we learn something new, which is very crucial for us.
Hmm. Of
That
course.
is so good. And that's why I'm here.
Yeah. So, ma'am, actually, you are living in Mumbai. So, what is the actually education system over there in Mumbai as compared to? Actually, I already mentioned that I come from Bihar. Okay, but nowadays education system a little bit has been changed. So, may I know from your side in Mumbai, actually in current time, there are so many IIM, IIT colleges and engineering colleges over there in Pune. So, what would you like to say? I mean, it is very good for the country as well as. So, when you will compare with Bihar and with Mumbai in the education field, so how do you look?
Yes, that is very significant question for everyone. In if you talk about Bihar and UP, first of all, law system is not very strong there. Every rule and regulation is there, but that rule doesn't followed by people in proper way. And second reason, money. We that people are not much strong financially somewhere. Few people are able to send their child to school. So because of that, maybe their condition is not good. But in Bombay, if you talk about in Bombay, law and order must be followed by each and every single citizen, every person, for a strong point. And second, here, if you talk about very common people, they can also afford to send their child to school because they strong financially better than rural areas because they can work, husband and wives both work together, and they are able to teach their child here. And because of law and order, everyone follow those rules, and education system is too good. It doesn't matter. And according to our financial status, we choose. And second thing, what is according to students' mind also, their choice also. If you don't have choice to take science subject and physics, and that way, if anybody force that child, your money will waste there. And sometimes children have good knowledge. Very common child has, common people's child is very soft minded. All those child, anyhow they try to send there and they can manage. So here I'm discussing with you that you can get money for that child. Anybody ready to help them, you can get the loan also, you can manage. So that point, that 3 point is very strong. If you ask anybody in rural area to help, send your child to good school because he is talented person, nobody will ready to help you there about money.
Yeah.
Physically, and if there is any bigger person name and fame that person has, so that person helps that way, but not for money. But here, so that's why this three of this reason, education system is good in Bombay.
So nice to hear from your mouth. It is very much pleasure to me that I got an information about the education system in Mumbai. So, will you ask me any question that I can give you answer related to Bihar, and any kind of question you can ask me?
Yes, I want to one question. I want to ask one question. What is the best solution to solve any misconception? If you have any misconception, any confusion, there is no clarity, and two people quarreling on those that topic. So, how is the best way to solve that?
Yeah, of course. It's so nice question. Okay, if any problem we are facing, okay. So when we communicate and when we share our problem with other one, so something like we have solved the problem. Okay, if you don't have any idea, if you don't have solution on this particular problem, so I'm giving you a simple example. Suppose that when you are in a school, okay, or college somewhere, you are a student. If you don't know any math or any kind of thing, okay, and you are trying best yourself 100%, but still you are thinking that it is not I'm going to do better. So what you will you do? You are trying to approach toward the teacher or who is your favorite friend in the class, who is very well. Okay, so simultaneously we what actually we used to do, we are try to find out the solution. So when we communicate, when we share our thought, okay, so definitely you are getting the good solution. I think that. Yeah.
Yes, you are right. If any dispute is there and we don't know clearly, first we need to communicate with each other. Any
Mm.
problem between you and me, so what is the solution? First, we should share our problem each other, or told each other ki where I am wrong and whether I am made mistake.
Yeah, of course.
And
Yeah.
after that, yeah, that is best way. And clearly, whatever talking about here and there, that is only we turn another way. What is the good way? Just we communicate whatever I have done mistake. So he asked me directly, ma'am, have you done this mistake?
Yeah, of
If
course.
I agree, because I I don't know about that mistake, and whatever mistake I have not done, and you blaming me for that, how can I answer you? How can I solve that? So first need to ask that person directly, and if that person is not culprit, you give up him, forgive him, and just you try both together. try to find the solution.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. I
Yeah.
understand actually the way, put over here pointed 100% right. Okay. And what do you think, ma'am? Actually, confusions. Why? I mean, it means that everybody has a different perspective of looking the situation. Is it right? That's why we are unable to find out the solution. Sometimes it's happen. Okay, but if suppose that if I go to you, okay, and I ask you that how will you solve? So it might be you. Sometimes you solve the problem. Okay, so it's happened because of the mindset we have, the thinking totally different person to person. Okay, yeah. And sometimes we are looking that people are in a loop. They are just thinking about any particular problem. They don't go to the other person and ask the question that I have stand in this problem. They are not asking. So this is the actually reason people are unable to get success or any kind of thing. Just they are in a loop, thinking about, but they don't actually. We have a don't have much more time. Okay, just we are our lifespan is 60 years, 70 years. Okay, as far as possible we try to connect with the people. We should learn from the people. It will force us to improve ourselves, develop ourselves in a certain age. So I think that it is better for us.
Yes. And first of all, sometimes it's happen. People don't do that mistake, but there is a confusion. Somebody told you, like spices. You told something about your friend, yeah, anybody, in good way, but that cunning person just uh, deliver that message to you with spices.
Hmm.
So you have confusion and you just set your mind that that person definitely he has done that mistake, why that person has done that mistake, and you don't try to ask that person for clarification. You don't want to clear that. If you have any doubt, any guesses, so first you meet that person respectfully and you ask that person, this news I have heard by someone, so that is right, wrong, it is correct, have you done this? If
Yeah.
that person, second reason, first you think about that person has done like that things or not. What
Hmm.
is that person beneficial? What is the reason behind that? What he wants to me? Why he has done that terrible mistake?
Yeah,
So,
of course, of course. Actually, let me tell you one story which is happened with me. Okay, so I cannot share openly, but I'm giving you quotation. Do you know what happened? I was in a school. Okay, so I was a teacher like class 6 to 10, and there was a school like you can teach class 11, 10, 12 as well. Okay, but what happened one day suddenly a student do something wrong in the school, and he was a student of class 11. So I was living there as a teacher in a school, and I do not teach him like 11th or 12th class. So he done a mistake. So what actually I told to him that why I didn't say anything to him directly. He principal used to come to me and ask that why the guy has done something wrong. So I told to them that he is not my student. If I will say anything to him, so it might be they will not agree with my point.
sorry for interrupting. I didn't listen you properly because of poor connection. So at 11th standard, I have heard at 11th standard.
Yeah,
So just
he is in
repeat.
11th standard. Yeah, he has done a mistake, and I am a teacher of class 6 to 10. So there is no my responsibility to handle, because if anything I will put anything I will ask to him that why did you done mistake or anything. So he will say you are not my teacher. Whatever I have done, it's my choice. He will ask now. So principal comes to me and asks me that why he has done. So I told him I'm not a teacher of 11th class. You go and directly ask to him. Okay. So then he told me that okay, I mean it's your not a fault because the guy was wrong. Okay, the problem is that sometime which is not in our control. Okay, it might be happen some mistake. Okay, so this
Yes.
is the actual story I wanted to share.
Yes. Yes. If
Yeah.
principal, she doesn't ask you, she or he, so how did you clear that? You know, because you are not responsible for that mistake because you are not teacher of 11th standard. So
Of course.
your responsibility is not there to handle that child. It is
Yeah.
very good. And you dare to say the principal directly, that is too good. Otherwise, if you feel nervous and you try to solve, you're going to interrupt in that message and you depth there.
Yeah.
You caught by them. Necessarily, you fell in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, the guy has done mistake. Okay. Good. There is a poor connection. I'm not getting your proper point. Okay. So I could not. Please, can you repeat once again? So I will clarify it very well. What did you
Yes,
say?
I told you unnecessarily if you try to solve that question and handle that child because you are not responsible for that child. You are not teacher of 11th standard. So unnecessarily you trapped in that matter
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you got trouble.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So that's why I could not find the solution. I know the guy has done the big mistake. I know very well, but I'm not responsible. Actually, the point should be think now. If you are a teacher, you are living in hostel, so you are the man. A person who come from the outside, they are not men. Actually, they are giving standard class 11 or 12, who is coming from the outside. But a person, a teacher who is living in the same hostel, they are not getting chance to get 11 or 12. Okay, so how they will be responsible? It is the fault of the principal. They should think 10 times that a person who is living in the hostel, he is more responsible than the person who is come from the outside. Is it right? Yeah, so that's why I cut it from the main topic. So I was not responsible. Then he realized, okay. Then he realized and asked me that it's okay, it's our fault. Second time, if you want to come in our school, so you may, because it was, he accepted their mistake. Principal accepted their mistake because he, first of all, if you are entering someone in a higher class or who is already in the school, so first of all, you have to ask now that the person that will you can you handle 11th or 12th? Then you will forward your step without knowing about their decision. You are taking decision, so it might be the wrong consequence. Okay, so first you have to very clear. If you are taking decision, so first of all,
Yes, without
yeah,
their concern and
uh,
acceptance, she took the admission. That is
uh,
the first. You should believe on that person who is living with you 24 hours.
yeah, yeah,
Person observe both sides, principal's activity also and children's activity also.
yeah,
Teacher is middle. Teacher is in the middle, and they can solve both sides.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
So first they should discuss with you what to do. You are able to handle that child. How is that child is? Are you observing him? So you know
yeah,
better than us. So
yeah,
what should
yeah.
you? Uh, Even he took her own decision. It's okay, but once she should discuss with you that.
Yeah, of course, of course. Actually, he has lost lots of students. There are so many students who left the school because this particular reason. There was an incident take place. Okay, I cannot say openly. So it
Yes.
is all responsible of principal. After that, he regret all the mistake he had, all the decision he has taken. You know, so he called me and told me that it's our fault. First we should we acknowledge that you are able to handle the problem, student or not. Then we should be accepted other one. So this is actually sometimes we are taking wrong decision and we are facing lots of problem. Okay, so
Mm.
before taking decision, we should be first clear in our mind that if I am doing this thing, what will be the consequence? What will be the result?
And we should discuss with the staff because staff is for that reason. They are why they hire a staff, because staff observing everything and collect the information about that person. Because innocent people not need to get information because they are innocent. Everyone know already. But who is mischievous person? We need to get collect their information little bit, and after that we discuss, then we should take decision.
Yeah.
Yes, you are
Yeah.
right.
So, ma'am, Sandhya, ma'am, actually, would you like to share, your story that have you faced such kind of problem in your life? You seems to be like aged. Okay, you have lots of experience. Okay, one of the ma'ams from the same group, her name is Saraswati. Do you know her? Saraswati, nahi. She
Yes,
also comes from Mumbai. Okay, so we used
yes,
to talk every day. So she is very calm. So she used to share all the problems she has faced. What are the funda for living life. Okay, so all kind of thing she used to share. So I would like to know from you that you also seems to be like aged person. So have you ever faced any kind of problem which is you wanted to share to me, that like decision wise or any kind of problem you can, ma'am?
yes, you are right. Once I was in the school, so there were many teachers, but one teacher was very cunning there. Whatever she try to buttering the principal. Whatever she buttering with me also, and she buttering with principal also. Whatever activity has done in the classrooms, because she was very big. She always suck herself from the work, and she tried to made her work to me. And when I tried to stop her, so and there is a three teacher. With me, see, that teacher was in the morning and another teacher is in afternoon. And I have handled both session, afternoon session and morning session. So afternoon teacher was too good by behavior, friendly nature. So we understand each other very well, and we never try to let them down to each other. What is our work and what is the need? Whatever work, uh, I am good in that work. There was a craft and art work, so I was too good in that. And that teacher, she doesn't know, didn't know about art and craft. And she was very strong while teaching the children, handling the children. So we coordinate each other. Ma'am, I'm doing that thing, so just you do that thing behalf of me. So we coordinate each other, and while handling children very well, we did our all those works. There is no issue. We were very happy. And second, that teacher, I am not going to take her name. So that teacher, all the time she feels jealous to us because she tried to command over me.
Mhm.
All the time chit chat on the over the phone, and she try to pretend I am taking care of the children, like that, but really she didn't. So one day I scolded him a lot because she asked me many times, Sandhya teacher, just you give me the duster. Sandhya teacher, just you note the diary. Sandhya teacher, just you take the attendance, like that things. That is her work, not mine. So when I took attendance of my students, so simultaneously I took her students attendance, and I thought it's okay. But it's been 1 month. So one day I scolded her very badly. What do you want to do? First, you clear me. You are also teacher. I am also teacher. I have extra work, my extra work. So in that, why you all the time include your works? So today
Hmm.
I'm going to complain to the principal. please you divide our work. I don't want to do. So before me, first she went to the teacher when there was a lunch time, and she went there and she whispering, because she did work, extra work for the principal. So principal listened her and she called me in the office. So that day all teachers got chance. So we that day talked to the principal very clearly. Everyone complained there, and I asked her, "I am. You are observing me. Not need to just say about myself. What should I tell? I want to you. You observe me since today, and then you decide. Just you uh, hang the camera. You set a camera for observing our activities. After that, you talk to me. I am ready for that." So she understand me very well, principal. She laughed and she, "It's okay, ma'am. It's okay, no issue. Can
You
you
know,
go? We can
ma'am,
go."
sometimes what happen, we dependent someone too much. We are totally believe that whatever I will say, he will agree or she will agree with my point. You know, so sometimes we are saying no. When we say no, then he say, what happened to me.
Yes.
So yeah.
For in first impression, I'm not that person all the time. I'm loved the person. If anybody behave with me very well, I love that. But if you try to use me, I am never going to sacrifices my ego, not ego, my
Like,
self-esteem.
hmm,
Self-esteem. That is much more important for any work.
yeah.
Because you once, twice, thrice, you asked me to do your work.
It's
I thought I am helping her. She is unable to do that. It's okay. It's okay.
hmm,
But all the time you try to command on me, that is not good.
not good. Yeah, of course, of course.
Yes.
So it become habit. The person who is telling na, it's become their habit that he will understand or he will acknowledge every time my point. Okay,
Yes.
but sometimes
She took me for granted.
it's happened. It's happened. Especially wherever you do job, okay, you will get kind of person, okay. So it's okay once or twice, thrice is okay, but if you do continuously, so it's a very big,
Yes.
bad. I mean, to think about first, you know taking
After that,
granted is something like you make him slave, okay.
and sir, after 3 and 4 times, it's happened with all the teachers who was working with that lady, and after that, principal fired her.
It will happen na, because he knows the reality. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was 4 years in that school, but nobody complained about me. I am very passionate about my work, and
Mhm.
I am much more caring about the children, because
Yeah.
I like small children, kids, kindergarten children. I love them because I
Yeah.
enjoy innocence. I play with them while studying.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are so many ma'ams, who is enjoying with the kid. Okay, used to talk. So they are very interested in this profession, you know.
Yes.
But they are part-time doing different work. Okay, but in the main time, you will say that they used to go in a school 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and used to come back from the school 1:30, 1 o'clock. Yeah. So it's happened. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
sir, it was nice conversation, maybe above 30 minutes.
Yeah,
And
of course.
yeah,
Of course.
really, it was fantastic.